Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome to more Rebel Inc. Escalation custom scenarios. Today we're going to try out a scenario that I hopefully can find soon. It is called War in an Allied Nation, which by the way sounds like a really good book title, I'm just saying, by Polish Raspberries, who I believe has actually created like several other scenarios as well. One of your allies got invaded by a neighbor right after they were involved in a bloody civil war which has left most of their country in ruins. Help them beat back the invaders. Very simple, very straightforward. Basically, we're just doing an intervention because, you know, you can't just invade my allies when they're weak. What are you doing? Kicking them while they're down? That's just bad sportsmanship. And I can't tolerate that. We're gonna call this Dire Magnolia. Yeah, it's dire. It's like a regular magnolia, but it's dire. Welcome to the war. The invading forces have already conquered a few provinces in your allies' nation, and they do not seem to stop anytime soon. Beat them back, as there will be no peace. I would not be surprised if at some point we start seeing some insurgents pop up behind the back line, saying, yeah, by the way, some people are holding out hope that they can win the civil war with the help of this invading nation, or something like that, I don't know. Set up an HQ. Honestly, this is still a good location, even with the stabilized territory we already have. We have a forward garrison, plus we have a blockade, so I really want the insurgents to attack in here as often as possible and send themselves to their own deaths. That's what I would like to see. Plus, we get a garrison over here, very good location, defending a couple of cities. Actually, this is like a very good defensive area. Not bad. This is the vulnerable spot, and also probably where the insurgents will spawn. Some over here, though. But we'll see. All right, so what do we get? Oh, cool. There's a bunch of initiatives here. We have privatize healthcare, and I have no idea what this does. It's got a plane, but so does privatize healthcare, so I don't know if it means anything. Services, development, and infrastructure. Okay. District representatives, blah, blah, blah. This is normal. Normal stuff. Reform or victory. Basic reform. I have no idea what this means either. Sounds cool, though. And for the military, we can deploy our own soldiers immediately, which I guess I'll go ahead and do. Let's get some intelligence going. We'll get the effective procurement, more intel. I'm actually already out of cash because I went for some soldiers early, but that's fine. I wanted to do that immediately because I sort of assumed we were going to have problems with them right off the bat. Getting a remote specialist on this unit will actually be very, very helpful. I know I don't normally place them on coalition troops, but considering I'm probably going to be fighting very much in the remote regions for a while, this is great. And whoa, yeah, there's a bunch of them. And I really need to defend my oil derricks because obviously making extra income is kind of important. Very importante. So let's go ahead and send these guys over here. They are reinforcing each other. That's not great. Bad sign for me. Good thing I have a garrison over here, huh? Airstrikes early would not be bad. It would certainly help win some of these fights pretty quickly. Then we move you down here. Again, this is where I want to fight them, but with this much reinforcements, this could be pretty tricky. Oh gosh, they're hitting fast and hard. Okay, we need more coalition troops now, please. Let's get over here first, help try to reinforce this. How strong are they? Jeezums, 244 strength, for God's sake. What? How am I supposed to even win that? Okay, hang on. Rapid air rotation, decreased cooldown of airstrikes. Am I supposed to do one of these? Reform or victory? No. They're all done. I can't do any of this. I have no idea what they do. Local militia. Privatize the healthcare? Sure, let's just do it. I don't know what it does. Basically, I think I need nothing but military units. Heavy ordnance might help a little, but it's not going to help a lot. Look at this. This is completely overrun. Holy cram. Wait, no, for real. What am I supposed to do? It feels like I'm supposed to lose the oil derricks early, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, unless I get more coalition troops. I can't really contest some of this. I need to try and stop this many reinforcements from coming in. Maybe if we circle around this way, they won't have as many reinforcements, and we might be able to do something. I do want to push them back over here, but they've already got too much strength in this area. They might be weak here if they're moving their units down this direction, which is possible. I don't know. Let's get some drones, see if that helps a little bit. Holy frick! All right, we found the problem. This might be a little difficult to deal with, but we did manage to destroy one of their camps. We can probably get rid of a training complex. Yeah, if we can do that, that's great. We're at least denying them funds from the oil derrick, so we take this back. Good. All right, so we freed that up. That's huge. This is a rural zone, not a remote, so swapping out units won't do me a whole lot of good. You can move down here and hopefully push these guys back a little bit further. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. If I go for just nothing but military units, I know this is dangerous from a, unit perspective, but if I can possibly push them back and get rid of whatever special bonuses they've got, I suspect that'll make the zone infinitely easier. So I'm going ham on this one. As risky as it is, I'm just going to go for nothing but military units. Insurgents are launching ambushes from the wheat fields. So, soldiers have to learn how to deal with ambushes. I don't want to destroy the fields. It creates a lot of issues. We're going to destroy and compensate farmers for a bit. At least I've got a few stabilized zones, so I'm not going to lose reputation very rapidly due to people being upset from not enough stabilized areas. We'll be okay on that front. I really can focus on doing nothing but military stuff. Let's go for interpreters and guides so it's easier to get intel in some of these regions whenever I move into it. We're trying really hard to reinforce this. Now I'm starting to get rid of them. There we go. Training complexes are going down. Now, unfortunately, they controlled this zone long enough that they got rid of the blockade. So I can't have units go run in here and just die and make them all weak. That would have been awesome, but it's not going to happen. Now that we control this, I'm going to send the remote soldiers down here because they'll have a combat boost. We're controlling this. I'm going to send you over here, and we'll be able to contest everything they've got. Then, all that's going to be left are the occasional randomly popping up camps that we're used to dealing with. I have very little support level, so I really need to start getting this up. Let's go for water and education. There's actually a lot of education initiatives and stuff. Some stuff's very different over here. What does privatized healthcare do in this? I want to know. It's very important for my long-term survival. Wow, they spawned a lot more over here. All right. We're fine. Heavy ordnance for the win, baby! Got rid of the arms cache. That's going to make all of them a lot weaker. Very good. A war distracts the coalition. That means we're probably going to lose at least 1 or 2 of my units, but maybe we can negotiate to get them back fast. Maybe. Struggling to win over this, but all we have to do is just win another fight over here. There we go. Now we got reinforcements. Everyone's fighting over here. Okay. We're going to need to start training up some national soldiers for sure, but I also going to need to get rid of some corruption. PR, there's nothing really to do there. International assistance, honestly, would be helpful, but I probably can't right now. What other initiatives do people want? Healthcare, water, education, so the basics. All right, we're working on that. Let's also start working on roads, so we can move around a lot faster with what units I have. Negotiating to return some of these units is actually going to be better than having them go away forever. Though honestly, I've got so much reputation, I might just keep some of these units around for a bit to make my life a little bit easier. All right, we already have guys spawning in new camp locations. That was going to happen, but we have dealt with the enemy advance, so that's an official thing. Let's go ahead and move in these areas and try to prevent these guys from running off in the distance. Boom. Okay. Okay. We've stabilized, finally. It just took a little bit of effort. Let's go for telecoms and regular roads. And with 3 oil derricks, we should start making enough cash that we'll be okay. I'm going to negotiate to hopefully return some of my units quickly. Found the camp. They're spawning over here even with no camps. Gosh dang it, it's going to be one of those scenarios, isn't it? All right, well, we can fight over some of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the camp here. I actually don't want to fight them in the mountains. That's kind of an okay thing for me. So let's forget that for a moment. Let's just let them sit here. It's okay. I'm just going to do this and keep killing these waves as they come in. That's the new goal. We're going to do a cover-up. Okay, $41 coming in here. I need more corruption reduction. We're going to go for the outreach office. Universal justice, not a bad idea. Democratic constitution. That's fun. I do need more support level and stuff, but I also need to start training up national soldiers because at some point, you know we're going to have problems. Let's go ahead and move over here real quick. You know we're going to have problems where all these guys are going to disappear, and it looks like the enemy just continues to fight over here. And what is going on? Why do you have so many spawns? They shouldn't have a camp over here. They should not be spawning more units. What is going on here? All right, is there literally just another offensive going on? Okay, I thought that I had this in the bag, and now I'm thinking we don't. This is a problem. So what that means is we need more national soldiers for sure. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that would increase the odds of me killing things. Bring the bloody tanks in. This is getting nowhere. It's very expensive, though. Getting police is going to hurt my reputation, but what it does is help prevent them from taking over zones long enough that I can hold on to things like these oil derricks. And also, if there's small groups like this, the police might just kill the insurgents, so I don't even have to contest it. We got to go fight over here for sure. I have to fight over this city. I'm a little bit worried about where these guys are going to retreat, but let's do this for now. Replacements are ready. Fantastic timing. Let's move over there. Garrisons would be helpful, but my corruption is way too high. Let's burn that down, get universal justice. I need to get PR. We have national soldiers, so the reinforcements are going to help. Send you here for the moment. I'm okay with you guys holding this desert, but stop spawning massive waves of enemies, please and thank you. Darn it, they took this zone. There's the waves. It's going to be one of those scenarios where they just keep spawning ridiculous numbers of troops, isn't it? I can tell you right now, it's going to be one of those scenarios. Frustrating. Very frustrating. How am I going to deal with this? I need to clear out this group. I don't know if there's a camp or something, but it's a problem. Garrisons would help. Need more corruption reduction. We don't have enough money for a garrison, but hopefully we get one in a good location. Maybe over here by the derrick. There it is. Build one here. Very good spot. It'll affect me in every possible which way. So this is good. I need to... Oh, no, I can't do extensions. Are you serious? Well, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Wait, frick. We're going to need more coalition troops now. No, not coalition. National soldiers, like now. Or we're not going to be able to win this. Crud. Okay, hang on. We need to clear out this group. So let's pray that we can move here fast and clear this out. Oh, gosh, dang it, no. Okay, we have to defend the garrison and the oil derrick. I can't lose that. We need more units. It takes too long to train them is the problem. Maybe I can push these guys into a corner over here where I have basically the HQ acting as a fort. No, 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 no. Why can't I do extensions? Oh, no, 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 no! The inability to do extensions is going to absolutely obliterate me. I needed that. I needed that badly. All right, we have to send them home. We can't fight these guys, but at least maybe I can get rid of their camp. I need troops. I need a lot of them. This might be where the tanks come into play. Come on, tell me we can win this fight. We're going to lose our garrison. Frick me! All right, this scenario is a little out of control now. We'll get rid of this camp, and that helps. But, wow. I can't train up more troops. I need to go for significantly stronger national soldiers. Oh, gosh dang it, these guys are going to leave me now, too. All right, get rid of the camp. Come on, get rid of the camp. Thank you. All right. All right, so they've got control of an oil derrick. We need to save that area. We need to arrest a bad police chief. We're going to win this fight. These guys retreat. Now you have to go home. Send you here. We're going to hold a new front line and pray these guys don't get another camp, because that's what killed me before, is they just got so many more reinforcements I couldn't contain this group. Okay, so we can hold this front line, but I need to get that oil derrick back. This is where going for a tank would make a lot of sense. But it somehow got more expensive. All right, get the tank. It's going to upset people, but I need to get this derrick back. It's a coalition tank. Dang it. All right, get this back. We can win fights resoundingly over here in places where I need it. Now you guys go here, contest this, push them back a bit further. All right? Okay, 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 okay. Are we going to stabilize this? Okay, let's go for the foreign relations. I need PR because I still have nowhere near enough support. At least we're stabilizing some zones, but not the ones I want to. Okay, good, good, good. Contest this. Get that oil derrick back. Boom. That weakens them and gets me money. Another cover-up. Sure, we'll live with that. I want to kill these guys off. We need to train more soldiers. Just always need to have more units in training. Why do we have a tank on the way, by the way? Did it give me a coalition tank and it's giving me a national tank? Both? Sweet. I like that idea. That's going to help me. That's great. It's fan-flippin-tastic. We'll use them to surround the guys in the mountains and we'll kill them real quick. Perfect. All right, so we're fighting over here. That's fine. Move you here. You stay where you are. Move you here. I want to win this fight real quick, which we should be able to do. Why are you going there? Get out of here. Another garrison, replacing the one we lost? Absolutely. Failed once, but we can do it again. Okay, we got that. Then you can go here. Then you can go here. We can surround and crush this group. Then I don't have to worry about them unless I spawn another camp. Then we hold the line. I'm still glad that I went for the kill in crushing all their, advantages here, because if they had all these training camps, this would be so much worse. But the alternative strategy is definitely to just hunker down in these 3 zones and don't give them any room to move. That is certainly one way to go. Keep the rules unchanged. I'm not... Get out of my HQ. What are you doing? Get him over here. Get him out. Okay, he's gonna die. That's done. Finally. All right. Got that. Move you here. Reinforce. Tanks. And then we hold this. And I'm gonna leave you guys in position to basically hold these mountains and pray that no camps spawn. Okay? Okay. Travel logistics will be great. I think we can go for more strategic communications. I don't need a corruption purge right now. What do people want? More water? All right, fine. We'll do that for the moment. The tank is definitely going to do me a lot of good. If we had gotten the tank earlier while this had a blockade, man, that would have been nice. But oh well. Subtle pressure's still good. Didn't work, but that's fine. Should be able to win this fight. It says we don't have enough strength. We can fix that, though. Underbarrel attachments will certainly help a lot. Okay, stabilizing some zones over here. The tanks are doing their job. They're going to end up having, like, one really strong zone with a ridiculous amount of strength, but that's where the tanks come into play. All right, so we got that. Then we move you guys over here, and we hold this front line like that. Keep them contained. Dang it, keep them contained. What else do we want? Democratic transition? Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go for a police expansion to make it harder for them to establish a new camp or control some areas. Found a camp here. We should be able to destroy that before they get some spawns. Good. That was fast reaction on my part. All right. Prioritize some elections. Absolutely. What else can we do? What else can we do? We can make these guys stronger, but you know what I want? I want civil support. No, civil assistance and integration. Let's roll out some initiatives in these areas and stabilize the mountains and stuff faster. We can now win this with just the national soldiers that I've got over here, I think. Should be okay. These guys are struggling. I'm going to go ahead and pull them back rather than risk losing a unit. We'll lose a couple reputation, but that's fine. We're going to increase pay. That makes a big difference. And then we're going to go for some extra weapons, making the national soldiers even stronger. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is send a tank here, and you guys can reinforce said tank. Of course, now we have issues, but that's fine. We'll send these guys for reinforcing in this area. More subtle pressure, sure. I just want to contest something over here. Force these guys out of here. Gotta send you home, fortunately. This coalition tank's not going to last forever. Full elections, 10% chance of failure, but I'll accept it. Let's make them even stronger. And let's go for better garrisons. And let's go for more telecoms for even more support. I'm assuming once these zones stabilize, they're not going to be able to do anything. Could be wrong on that. Surprise me if I'm wrong on that, but I hope I'm not wrong on that. Let's actually move you here. This is a better spot. Garrison in this area, very good. Forward advance of the garrison. Of course, it's probably going to be getting attacked all the time, but whatever. Let's go for some dirt roads so I can move around faster. And we could probably go for some jobs and stuff at some point. I'm sure people wouldn't mind having that. This tank is going to make this a very unstable zone for a long time, but I'll live with it. Let's move over here, try to stabilize these mountains. We're actually pretty close to having some stability in these zones, so that's good. There's a camp. Blow it up immediately. Thank you. Cover up. I don't even know why I need to cover that up. That was a very good targeted strike, all right? Very good targeted strike. What's this? Oh, right, we have no idea. Let's go for some jobs, land rights and stuff, and highways maybe to move around a lot faster in case we need it. That zone stabilized. Let's go over to the mountains. Camp has spawned over here again. That's fine. As long as they keep spawning camps in the same spot, we're just going to keep blowing them up. The city should be taken care of pretty soon. We just need to roll out a few initiatives over here. You can go here. Let's roll this area out. Yeah, that's right. You keep farming out that reputation, man. You keep doing what you're doing. That's great. I'm sure it'll work next time. Sure it'll work great. Let's go for civil support to counteract the support we're losing in Comic Sans. Really? Wait, are these all... I don't think so. I was going to say, I think these might all be, like, font types, but no. We have to send our tank home, which sucks, but it's not surprising. You move here. Okay, now we're just going to start stabilizing the crud out of this. Good. No more coalition soldiers to work with. They're fully contained. We're making ridiculous amounts of money. We're good. Let's go for reduced likelihood of losing reputation from our airstrikes. Let's go for more often surveillance, also increase their time, also give combat strength. So now drones are going to be up here all the time and giving us a lot of combat boosts. As soon as I stabilize one of these zones, we're going to go in for the kill, which should be very soon. More subtle pressure? Absolutely. Okay, got that. Tank goes forward. You go here. They're probably going to spawn right here, just guessing, because that's how it's been. There it is, but they're fully surrounded immediately, so they're going to instantly die. Fund the military. Stronger national soldiers, you can't go wrong. We killed them all off. That's it. Nothing for you to do. You can't spawn anywhere. No more. Just admit you've been defeated. All right? It's like Hearts of Iron 4. You've been throwing your troops into the meat grinder. You got no manpower left, and you have no equipment. So suck it, AI. I win. Now we make our advance. Frankly, what I need to do now is have a follow-up scenario where you start on the eastern front of a different tile and be like, now we go for the push. Right? Get the victory points. Make them capitulate. Yay. You know? That'd be fun to do. Anyway, all right. All we should have to do now is literally just sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Tank, we have to pull back over here because it's causing too much support loss. We're gonna have them spawn over here in a second, but they're fully surrounded, so they're not gonna last very long, and babu. Now we just sit back and wait until the zones are stable. Last zone is about to stabilize. Before it does, let me take a look at something real quick. So I did decide to go ahead and form a democratic constitution, and that gave me a couple options. We could either go for a representative voting system or influence the government, which is misspelled, which would apparently decrease the cost multiplier of initiatives. I didn't even realize there was a cost multiplier, though I guess that explains why the tanks were getting more expensive as they go. Then you can go for a parliamentary democracy and decide if you want to go for democratic socialism or liberal democracy, which of course I did. And then we went for a regional union accession? I don't know what you say there, but the European Union is now one of our allies and stuff. We just roll out a lot of initiatives a lot faster. So there's apparently ways to actually build up a bit of an ideology. All of a sudden, a Hoi 4 type scenario is sounding a little bit more like Kaiserreich, but that's fun. Fun scenario. Got a little frantic, I'm not gonna lie. That push was like, holy freaking crap. But because we started off with a few stable zones, we didn't have to lose lots of reputation, so I could focus on going for the offensive units really early on, and going ham on coalition troops and then making the right transition to national soldiers and keeping it contained definitely was the right way to go. So a fun scenario. Frantic, but fun. And I'd say, actually, it worked out. It was pretty reasonably balanced. So, very good. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.